Look what Habakkuk, look what it said. Although the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall the fruit be in the vine. The labors of the olive shall fall, and the field shall yield no meat. The flocks shall be cut off from the fold, and there should be no herds in the stall. Now, I don't know what y'all getting at there, but this is in the midst of distress. This is rough. You talking about trying times. No figs on the tree. No fruits on the vine. No meat in the stall. Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation. Hope in the hopeless times. Look at somebody and say, hope. Hopeless times. Now, in hopeless time, brother, when all hope is gone, when you have exhausted all your resources, you don't have enough for anything to survive. People you said to make ends meet, and you at that point now, ends not meet. Jobs are laying up. I was riding yesterday, and I passed by the factory, and I remember when the parking lot was full and car was on the outside of the street, people trying to get in. I remember that. Now you run right by and it's for sale signs. Restaurants, when you have to wait 30 minutes in line to get in there, now they got a for sale sign up. Business with weeds is overtaking the business right in your community. Place that used to thrive, Sister Melly, not thriving no more. That used to be the hangout in the community. Now nobody hanging anymore because the place is up for sale. Not only that, when you go in your community, go in your neighborhood, there's houses there that if they have not been demolished, they falling apart because the people that's in them can't afford to repair them. Can I say the ruins of the city? In your neighborhood, and the bad thing when you in it and you can't afford, we just barely making ends to pay the rent, pay the mortgage. How can we paint? How can we upkeep? That's the hour. That's the time that we're in. Now notice this. I'm picking up speed here. Yet I will rejoice. Now Habakkuk said, I'm going to rejoice even in trying times. I'm going to rejoice in perilous time. Why? Because I'm anchored in the Lord. Why? Because God know me. Why? Because I'm a time pail. I'm a giver. Now this is what I'm going to do to my people. He's not going to do this to anybody. You're going to have some sisters that are going to fall by the wayside. You're going to have some brothers going to fall by the wayside. I come and tell some of y'all parents is going to fall by the wayside because they don't know the God of Abraham. They don't know the God of Isaac. They don't know the God of Jacob, but I come to tell you, I know him. Even when I'm in the valley, I know him. I know him in sickness. I know when I had money. I know when I had good health. I know I have made a relationship with God. Anybody in the building know God? This is what he said he's going to do. I'm going to give you a hind feast, baby. I'm going to strengthen you. That when everybody else staggering, your back feet gonna catch you. Huh? When everybody else falls, he's down there. Notice this right here. And I want you to get your shouting shoe because if you get help on this right here. Notice what is hind feet. I say hind feet for speed. Boy, that little red deer would take that little hind feet and kick that thing and the preach them. The Bible says, submit yourself unto God. Resist the devil and flee. I got news for you. The devil done caught out all of y'all because y'all ain't running. Look, you look at man run. You better learn how to run. Something to if you just knew how to run. Look at somebody and say, you're getting caught, you're walking, you're tipping, and some of y'all even pipping. But baby, you better get you some pep in your step, and you better learn how to resist the devil and flee from the devil. Notice this. She got a little hind feet now. Now she can move. Notice one other thing. The hind feet is going to let you do. It's going to let you go to high places. Oh, my God, my God. It's going to let her go to high places. That's how she get up in that high place with the mountain goats and all that kind of stuff. Why? Because she got them feet that built for that terrain. That's the type of territory that the hind feet are built for. It ain't built for low places. It ain't built for gutters. It's built for the hood. It's not built for the ghetto. It's not built for the slums. Baby, you got some hind feet. You got to go to the high places. Zion, look at somebody that's calling us to a higher place of praise. Look at somebody. We got to go up, baby. And God is giving you feet to go up there. And not only is he giving you feet to go up there, but he's giving you feet to stay. I come to tell you, God is not in his in and out. God is not in his up and down. This in today and out today. You're part of the day. You're out tomorrow. You're part of it tomorrow. You're part. You this, you that, you this, to that. No, he's giving us something we can stay. Look at somebody and tell him my mind is made up. Heart is fixed. God I live. And God I die. My mind is made up. Regardless of who come or who go, my mind is made up. Now, your hind feet, take your seat here. I'm about to get happy here. Your hind feet is going to let you maneuver in this territory. They're going to let you move back and forth. You're going to maneuver up in these high places because your feet are for that terrain. Notice now how the sports world has captivated our minds, and you know we all are part of sports in some fashion. But notice now, whatever sport they play, there's a shoe for the sport. I thought maybe y'all get happy on that right there. We just don't show up in any kind of shoe, huh? Oh my God, my God! You don't know when you're serious about your occupation. And you're serious about your job, you protect your feet, baby. In steel mills, they told you wear steel toe. You don't show up in steel mill with tennis shoes on if you're concerned about your feet. Why? Because something happened to your feet, you can't get there. That's your means of transportation, baby. Look at somebody and say, I got to protect my feet. You got to protect your feet. So if you're going to play football, you want some traction, you got to get some cleats. Huh? I mean, you got to look at somebody. I got to protect my hind feet. Lord. Why? Because I got some high places. And on where that little lamb, that little deer gonna get there is gonna be by her hind feet. She's gonna be able to leap over this. There's some stuff you can leap over. Did not David say, I need to leap over some troops and walls. Look at somebody, you ain't leaping because you ain't got the right shoe to leap, baby. You got to get some leaping shoes, and you got some walls to jump over. You got some ditches to jump over. The devil done dug some ditches, and you keep falling in the ditches. You got to leap over some ditches. Now I come to tell you got to put on the right equipment. Look at somebody and say, baby, check your feet. Hinds feet. Sister Brenda, it's for us to go in high places. Because look at somebody and say, we're going up. And not only since God, them hind feet will let that little hind deer get in the place, it will let that deer, because I come to tell you, we facing the economy where there's no jobs. Come on, where there's no job. But look at somebody. God said he's going to get a hind feet. God said in the midst of trouble, I'm going to be a provider. Look at somebody. I ain't got no choice. You can leave if you want to leave, but I got to stay with God. I got too much. I need to be healed. I need to be touched. I need a financial miracle right about now. I just can't get upset and leave. Why? Because he's my source. I believe he's my Jehovah Jireh. I believe he's saying times when there's no fruit, when there's no fig, there's no meat in the stall, there's no cow in the stall. He said, I'm going to give you hind feet. When everything's trouble down here in the valley, he's going to give you feet to go up to the mountain. I come to tell you, baby, you can breathe up there. Smell the fresh air, the high air, the altitude, fresh air. He's going to allow you to go in the mountain. He's going to allow you to stay there because he said, I'm going to give you hinds feet.